Hello all, I'm Tech David, and today I will be showing you how to remove back glass from an iPhone SE. Welcome to my videos, thanks for watching, let's get started. Okay, so these are some tools I will be using. This is to puncture glass, make holes, small holes, not too deep. You don't want to damage any inside components. If you see here, I got a brush, I got some tools here to pry. These are just basic little tools here to take off the screw from the bottom if you're gonna take off or disconnect the battery from the inside or take the screen off, so that way once you use the heat gun you don't do any damage. I mean, if you know how to handle it well, not too much heat in the back glass, then it's not really necessary to take the battery off and the screen. But I do it because I do not want to damage that. You never know what could happen. It's just more safer to do. These are other tools that I like using. I have all the bits. Pretty cool toolkit here. I got this basic one over here, which is like, I think like $7 on Amazon or something like that. But yeah, let's get started. Let's start off by removing the screws from the bottom of this iPhone SE. The two screws gonna be at the bottom where the charging port is, and you just unscrew those. So as you can see, these are the two little screws you want to pull off or unscrew. With your tool, just unscrew it here. Has a lot of dust in them too, you see that? It's not good. Put that to the side, take the other little screw out, gently unscrew. They're very tiny. Put that to the side in a safe spot. Okay, next step is you want to start prying up gently around the front screen. Okay, you put your suction cup down. Okay, stick this on it so that way you can push up at the bottom and easily start. Gotta play with it. So you put this down, just pull it up. You put the guitar pick starting from the bottom. Just keep prying around carefully, nice and slow. Always use something plastic, never use nothing metal, so you don't want to damage anything else. What I like to do is use more than one guitar pick. Once you pry one spot up, use the other one to go all around. Just like that. That one already came off. Here we go. You hear little cracking noises, just be careful. It's usually the glue. Just be careful, going all around. Okay. Take your time, never rush this, because the more you rush, the bigger the chance you could damage something. And you don't want to do that. As you can see, it's lifting up slowly. It's not an easy step. Just gotta keep prying all around it. This is really tight here. Don't force nothing up. Let it come out naturally. Okay, so you got it to this step, slowly. Don't pull anything hard, because there is connectors under here. You don't want to damage any ribbons. Just go all around. As you can see, you already see 2 ribbons. Slowly lift up from the side where the ribbons are not. And this little adhesive, you can remove that, you don't need that. Okay. And there you go. We got it open. Okay, now first things first, let's disconnect the battery, which the connector for this battery will be under this little metal panel. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 screws we gotta remove. Super tiny. Oh, I got the wrong one. It's a small Phillips. There we go. As you can see, this little tool works, but sometimes the screws are tight. This is why I like using the bigger tools, which is this bad boy. Okay, I have to find the correct bit, and that's how easy you can turn it. It's because these tools are better, they're stronger, makes the job easier, rather than the little basic ones like this. It's very hard because when you turn it, it doesn't turn as easy as these. Okay, make sure you put these little screws in a safe area where they don't drop on the floor, because it is a pain in the neck if you drop one of these little screws on the floor to find. Okay. On my last little screw on this metal panel. Okay. Now, grab your tweezers or any little tool that you can have to lift this up. Nice and gentle, very easy. Grab it, pull it up, put it to the side. Okay, now here, we're gonna disconnect the battery and the screen, which is underneath the panel here. So grab your little plastic tool, prying tool, and then start prying up. This is the screen. That little thing here is the battery. All these parts are so small compared to a computer. I try to be very, very gentle. Okay, I removed the two connectors here from the bottom area of the screen. This here is the batteries connector, which is already disconnected. That's the first step you actually have to do. That way there's no power running through the motherboard. Okay, now the upper area where the camera is, I believe, yes, this is the camera area up here. You don't have to do all this disassembly, but I do it anyways because I want to put this screen to the side. I don't want no heat touching any area of this screen or the battery. So I'm going to remove and disconnect this ribbon here, which is for, I believe, the sound. Gently get the screw out. Patience. Keep all your screws together with the correct parts. As I see here, there's about 3 screws to lift up this panel. Get your tweezers and gently lift. Grab it, put it to the side with the screws that you just removed. And as you can see, this here, I believe this is the sound. Let's get that off. Start prying, never pull from the ribbon. There we go. Disconnected that. Now we can put the screen to the side. Okay. Now let's start prying off the battery. Sometimes they put so much freaking glue or whatever the hell they use on this, it's like a pain in the neck to just lift off this battery. That's how iPhone does it. As you can see, just pry this tool or something flat and gently just play around trying to remove the adhesive or whatever the hell Apple put under there that's holding the battery down. Play around with it. Don't force anything. Gently. You don't want to damage the battery. As you can see, this battery is still good. And it has all this sticky stuff on it. Look at all that damn glue. Like, back then, you could just pull off a battery so easy. And now, look at how they got these damn batteries. Pain in the neck. Yeah. Here's the battery. This was the connector that was connected there for the battery. This little connector doesn't even need to be removed. I'm gonna put that one back. You see exactly this. I think this was for this here, the back charging thing. And nothing is damaged, as you can see. Perfect. This is the thing to charge your phone that goes here. I think this the wireless charging thing. Not fully sure what the name is. I think that's what they call it, wireless charging. Okay. Motherboard is here. I'm kind of tempted to take off the motherboard also, but it should be alright. It should be good there. As you can see, all these little parts. Alright. Let's turn it around and start removing the back glass. Okay, now for this steps, I do use gloves because we're gonna start prying off the glass from the back of this iPhoneSE. And now I have a heat gun, which is model HG886, a Seek one. These are very good, but you want to put it on low. And just heat around the area. Avoid pointing this directly. You gotta move it around basically. Try to get the adhesive off to get it really hot. Do not point it at the camera lens. So, start trying to pry it off. Always lift up, never down. Start off with a little corner. Be careful. You don't want to slice yourself doing this. Patience is key. You can puncture with your puncturing tool to make a bigger crack to try to pry it off. Make sure you follow this. As you can see, there's nothing here. That's where you want to puncture. Put your pressure a little bit up. Okay. Get that off. And now you want to put it right there. There we go. As you can see, it cracked a little bit. Try to make it a little easier. Alright, tie it a little bit more. Okay. Pry some more out. This is the hardest part of this, trying to get this glass off. I usually use a vacuum to clean up the glass that I'm already cracking from the phone. Nice and clean. As you can see, this is the hardest part of the repair. It's taking off the back screen. Just gotta be patient with it. Might take a couple of hours. So I'm gonna use this tip here, which is smaller for the heat gun. It's an attachment you can buy on Amazon. Be careful because this gets real hot. So do not point it too close. Always put it on low heat and go all around. The phone, if you feel the phone's too hot, then you know that you're good to go for priming. You don't want to get it too hot and end up burning the inside. I recommend wearing gloves and safety glasses, because these glass can fly and go in your eye. Every time you feel the phone is getting cooler, then you pass the heat. You don't want to overdo it with the heat because you don't want to damage any side, any parts inside. Remember, we still got the motherboard in there, and yeah, without a motherboard, you won't have a phone. Patiently keep prying around, taking all the glass apart. Be very careful with these razors. You don't want to slip and cut yourself. Okay, gotta pass the heat again. Take off all the glass, put it in one spot, and then just use the vacuum to vacuum it up. Gotta have a lot of patience to do this. Look at how this shit look. I've been scraping off the glass because that's the procedure on these phones. And this shit is hard as hell to get off. Gotta use the heat gun. I gotta be real careful not to burn everything. I took everything out from the inside. Took the screen, the battery off, because I don't want to burn it with this shit. If I throw heat over here, it's gonna probably go this way and it might fuck up the screen, so I took everything off. That way it'll be safer. This is the old iPhone that I had before you gave me the one that you had when you upgraded. I still got that one. I never changed it yet. I still have it. I think this is the 11 that you gave me, or the 12 or something like that. And this phone is still good. I fixed the lens and everything on it. So as you can see, I'm nearly done removing the glass in the back. Still have a lot around the edges that I gotta clean up. Around the camera. Make sure everything is cleaned out. Make sure everything is removed. Okay, now once you scraped off the whole back glass, I mean, some parts are extremely hard to take off, but it doesn't have to be that clean. Just make sure the edges are flat completely. Then you get your cover, take the adhesive off, and put it right on there with rubber bands around it. And leave it on there with rubber bands for a couple of hours before taking it off. So as you can see, I put the case on. I got the rubber bands around it to clamp it down so that I can stay stuck on it. It's looking good. Let's wait about an hour or two and then it should be all done. That's how you replace a back screen on an iPhone SE. And as you can see, this is the SE. Today, nice and clean. Everything works on it. Password. Camera looks good. This took me about a whole damn day just to fix. Just to replace this glass. Patience is key for perfection.